We are the MVPs.
Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody can control me.
Hey, you see the title, you know what time we on. AEW versus NXT. Welcome back to the MVPs Lounge. I'm your host, your ruler, your king, and we gonna be talking about Wednesday's war between AEW and NXT starting tomorrow. That's right, they're gonna be on the same day again. Now, last time this happened was around a little last year, close to the end of it, and Tony Khan had to put his show on Tuesday, and Shawn Michaels was not happy about it at all. Now, when that happened, Shawn Michaels pull out the heavy artillery, drop Taker, drop Cena, drop Heyman, drop the Bloodline. He put everything on that show. He did not care. He was like, hell nah, how dare Tony Khan put these niggas on my TV screen? Hell, on my Tuesday? Not my Tuesday. Okay? So
Shawn Michaels.
You know what I'm saying? He had to pull out the AK on that man. But unfortunately, NXT will be on Wednesday this week, facing off against Dynamite. Now, my question to you are two things. Two things I need y'all to answer for me in the comment section, or just to yourselves. One, which show will you be watching, if any at all? Maybe you might not like any of these shows, and you might be like, hell no, I ain't watching none of this. But which show will you be watching? And secondly, which show do you think will actually be better than the card presents itself? Let's get into that. I'm not going to go over any specific predictions on the card. We're just going to walk through what's on the card. Okay? We'll walk through it together here. I'll walk you through the tunnel of pain here. AEW Dynamite. We hear from the Hurt Syndicate. That's right, guys. The Hurt Business, Hurt Syndicate, whatever you want to call them. Black Excellence, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Bobby Lashley are back together now on AEW as the Hurt Syndicate, and they will be speaking to us live in full effect on Wednesday. Hey, I'm happy that we get our Hurt Business back, okay? Because they were fantastic in WWE, but they didn't get to reach that pinnacle we wanted them to get to, especially when they tried to like restart it over with Lashley and the Profits. They didn't really get a chance to actually get going with that, you know? So I'm interested in seeing what Tony Khan has for us with the Hurt Syndicate. I'm also interested to see who that fourth member might end up being, you know? Or who knows? It might be 4 or 5. Who knows? Who knows what might happen? But I'm intrigued by that. Adam Cole versus Malachi Black. Now, for our NXT gurus out there, we saw this match at TakeOver at one point. I tore the house down with that one. So let's see if we can get a little callback, a little deja vu with this match. I'm interested in seeing it. Finally, Malachi Black can be on a Wednesday Dynamite. Jesus. Come on, Tony Khan. Use your peoples, man. Use them. Everybody loves some Jamie Hayter, man. You know what I'm saying? So Jamie Hayter against Penelope Ford. You might not care about Penelope Ford, but I know you care about Jamie Hayter. So you'll be tuning in to see that. Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, two men at the forefront of this war against Moxley and the BCC. Will they be taking on Claudio and Pac? We love to see it. I personally love to see it. I'm interested in that match. I want to see it. And for those who just saw my Orange Cassidy video, know what's about to happen now. This is the start of it. We're about to get the gears rolling. Let's see if Orange Cassidy will start taking his stuff to the next level. Let's see if he's got the juice. Pause intended. Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher up against Baldy McGee, Rick Ocean. Okay, fine. We'll call him his real name. Trevor Mann. Okay, fine. We'll say his real wrestling name. Ricochet and whoever his empty screen tag partner will be. I think Dijak hit him up on Twitter, so he wants to be in the match, but we'll see where that goes. Face to face, Hook and our father, Christian Cage. I guess we're going to find out who attacks Taz, and seems like it might be Christian or somebody, who knows, but I mean, I assume that's where they're going with this. And then we get the conglomeration accompanied by Ishii up against the Learning Tree. Chris Jericho, the Redwood, Big Bill, and the Bad Apple, Brian Keith. And that's all your matches for AEW Dynamite. Personally, I do like a couple things on here. You know what I'm saying? Hurt Syndicate, Adam Cole. Everybody loves Jamie Hayter. We're not going to if ands buts about it. I'm interested in seeing that Darby Allin stuff. You know, I'm honestly, overall, the only thing I can say I'm possibly not interested in is the learning tree stuff. And honestly, that's kind of it, actually. Yeah, everything else I actually want to see. Yeah, no, learning tree is probably the non-important thing on this card. I'm interested in everything else. So let's shimmy on over to NXT now. We got Bubba Ray Dudley and whoop that Trick Williams, Trick Willy Wonka, up against Ethan Page and Ridge Holland. Weird combo, by the way. We'll be here in Philly in the old ECW arena. Let's see if the energy can come back ECW style for this matchup. I personally, I'm on the fence. You know, again, I'm all for legends pulling back up, especially if it's like an ECW legend, you know. But I don't know. I'm on the fence with that match because Ridge Holland don't really care about, to be honest with you. Like, I get it, Ethan Page, you know what I'm saying? He still got this animosity towards Trick and everything, so that makes sense. But for me, Ridge feels like a, I don't know, Ridge just feels kind of just forced in here, you know. I don't think he's at that point yet. I know we're trying to, don't get me wrong, I know, y'all probably coming at me right now, no Diddy, with saying, hey, they're trying to build new stars. They'll say you want new stars built, so we're trying to start Ridge Holland. And I get that, but I would have started Ridge a little more in the mid-card scene first before I just, you know, threw him in this main event picture. But neither here nor there. Am I interested in seeing this match? I mean, not really. Like, Bubba's going to be doing a couple stuff. The only thing I can say I'm interested in seeing in this match is the possibility of a 3D through a table or 3D at all. And he might slap Trick's chest and tell him to get the tables for some reason. But that's it. Like, other than that, not really. I am interested in this next match, though. This 10 women tag team match. Lord have mercy. Okay. I'm going to go through all these names, aren't we? Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion, plus Cora Jade, plus the new NXT North American Champion, Fallon Henley, plus Jasmine Nix, plus wow, forgot her name. Toxic Attraction, Head Scratch, forgot your name. Guess you're not that important. Moving on. Up against Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, Delta. Well, new name now, but I'm calling it Delta. That new name kind of trash. I'm calling it Delta. Jordan Grace from TNA, which is also a nice surprise. And former NXT North American Champion, Kaylani Jordan. This is a great. Listen, hey, Shawn Michaels is good for one thing. He'll book the women correctly. Okay. He got them showcased heavily. This is definitely the best women's roster out there right now. NXT's got it right now. Okay. Shoot, if you want to compare NXT to like Raw and SmackDown's roster, even if you combine them together, like you get a top tier matchup. That's why, man, not to segue into Survivor Series, but I wish we could still do NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown Survivor Series. Oh my God, that'd be like amazing. Like, that would be great to see. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm interested in seeing this tag team match. I mean, I think all the women in this, none of them are, well, besides the one that I can't remember her name. What is her name? Toxic Attraction. What the hell's her name? What the hell's her name? Let's see. We had Gigi, who was important. Yeah, Mandy Rose, who was important, and I can't remember the third name. Wow. Not trying to waste any time on this person, but your name is not coming to my brain right now. Doesn't matter. You're interested in the match, though, besides her. On to the next one. Hardcore match. Miss Jada Parker and Lola Vice with special guest referee Dawn Marie. Now they've been building towards this match for a while now. Between these two, they've been in a heavily heated feud. Now, y'all already know my feelings on hardcore, extreme rules, all these other kind of matches in WWE because they kind of just don't go all the way with it, like how AEW does. Now, just recently, we saw the Hell in a Cell match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, and they went all the way with it. Don't get me wrong, I know Jada and Lola aren't in a blood feud, but it would be cool. It would be cool to see them like go all out with the violence. Like it would be cool to see, like actually make a change for once and hey man, spark the ECW light back up and have these two show something we ain't seen in a while between the women. I'm pretty sure there's probably another match on this card somewhere, but they didn't post it. Pretty sure they're gonna do like a tag team match at some point, but I don't know. They might throw some here or there in the card in the future, but these are the two cards for NXT and AEW Dynamite. Personally, the AEW card looking a lot better than NXT's. Like a lot better. So we'll see where that goes. Silly me, that's what I was missing. RVD is going to show up for something with Javon Evans and Wesley. I don't think they would do two special guest referees like matches in the same day, but he's going to show up for something with them. So that's another match on there. But AEW right now looks way better card-wise compared to NXT. So my question again to you to put in the comment section, which show you're more excited to see? Which one will you be watching? Will you not be watching any of them at all? Will you be watching both? And which card will end up being better? I think AEW is going to end up being better, personally. But with that being said, thank you. Thank you as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you again here in the MVP's Lounge next time. Peace.
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.